Hey, welcome back to Burn and Bite, the place where food meets fitness in the smartest way possible. If you have ever downed a protein shake after a workout but still woke up sore in the next morning, today's episode is going to flip a switch for you. Now, let me ask you something. When you think about muscle building, what comes to mind? Chicken breast? Whey protein? Maybe creatine. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for muscle recovery is something you have probably tossed onto your plate just for color or ignored entirely? Yep, I am talking about bell peppers. They might look like veggies sidekicks, but these colorful little superheroes are loaded with one nutrient that your muscles absolutely crave after a hard workout: vitamin C. Stick around because we are diving deep into how bell peppers can become your secret weapon for muscle repair, fat loss, and overall clean eating. This is not just about veggies, this is about using food like a smart athlete. Let's get into it. Alright, before we talk muscles and macros, let's take a step back. Bell peppers, also known as sweet peppers or capsicums, are part of the nightshade family. Yep, the same family that includes tomatoes, eggplants, and even potatoes. These colorful veggies trace their roots back to Central and South America, where they have been cultivated for thousands of years. Native tribes were using wild varieties of peppers as early as 5000 before Christ. Now, here's a fun twist: bell peppers are not actually vegetables in botanical terms. They are technically fruits because they contain seeds and grow from the flowering part of the plant. Crazy, right? They made their way to Europe thanks to Spanish and Portuguese explorers in the 15th and 16th centuries, but it was not until recent decades, probably around the 70s and 80s, that bell peppers started getting serious attention from the fitness community. Why? Because nutrition science started to catch up with what many traditional diets already knew: that bell peppers were bursting with vitamins, antioxidants, and crucial compounds that actually support athletic performance and recovery. And when the wellness boom hit the internet, bell peppers found their spot not just in salads, but in meal preps, smoothie bowls, and even recovery snacks. Now let's zoom in on the real star here: vitamin C. Bell peppers are absolutely loaded with it. One cup of chopped red bell peppers gives you more than twice your daily recommended intake of vitamin C. That is over 190 milligrams in just one cup. For reference, there is 3 times more than an orange. But why does vitamin C matter for fitness? Well, here's where things get cool. Every time you lift weights, run, or even go hard in a HIIT class, you are creating tiny micro tears in your muscles. That is normal. It is how muscles grow stronger. But those tears need to repair. That repair process is what actually leads to muscle growth. Now, vitamin C plays a crucial role in collagen production. Collagen is the protein your body uses to rebuild muscle tissues, ligaments, tendons, basically the structural parts of your body. Without enough vitamin C, that whole recovery system slows down. Not only that, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and when you are training hard, your body produces oxidative stress, basically a bunch of nasty free radicals floating around your bloodstream. Vitamin C neutralizes those, helping reduce inflammation and speed up healing. Think of vitamin C like your body's janitor. coming in after a crazy workout party and cleaning up all the mess so your muscles can bounce back faster. And here's the kicker: unlike some other nutrients, your body does not store vitamin C, so you need a steady supply every day. Now, sure, you could get your vitamin C from supplements, but here's the thing: supplements don't come with fiber, hydration, or the natural balance of nutrients that real food gives you. And bell peppers, they bring the whole package. They are low in calories, only about 30 calories per cup. They are high in water content, around 92% water, which helps you stay hydrated. And they are packed with fiber, especially if you eat the skin, which helps keep your digestion smooth and your blood sugar stable. Compared to oranges or citrus fruits, bell peppers have a major advantage: less sugar, more versatility. You can eat them raw, grilled, roasted, blended into sauces, even chopped into egg scrambles. I mean, try tossing an orange into your stir fry. Not the same, right? Let's talk routines. Say you are doing resistance training 3 to 5 times a week. Your muscles are constantly in breakdown and rebuild cycle. If you are not supporting that cycle with smart nutrition, you're not growing, period. A lot of people think protein is the end all be all of muscle gain. And don't get me wrong, it is crucial. But imagine building a house with only bricks and no mortar. That is what it is like if you are pumping protein but ignoring the micronutrients that actually hold everything together. So, when you plan your post workout meals, try adding chopped bell peppers to your grilled chicken and quinoa, or throw some into a recovery smoothie in spinach, banana, and a scoop of protein powder. It gives your body what it needs to actually use the protein you are feeding it. And when it comes to clean eating, bell peppers are gold mine. They are naturally sweet without added sugar. They help curb cravings. They are satisfying thanks to their crunch and water content. It is the kind of food that makes you feel full and light at the same time, which is rare. Plus, the color variety is not just for aesthetics. Red, yellow, orange, and green bell peppers all have different phytonutrients. Red peppers, for example, are the ripest and highest in vitamin C. Green ones are younger and have slightly fewer sugars. Each one brings its own combo of antioxidants, so switching it up keeps your plate and your body balanced. Alright, let's keep it real. No food is perfect. Even bell peppers have a couple of things to watch for. First, if you have a sensitive gut, especially if you deal with IBS or bloating, raw bell peppers can sometimes be tough to digest. The skin is fibrous, and for some people, it causes discomfort. Lightly cooking or roasting them can make a big difference. Also, bell peppers are nightshades. Some people with autoimmune conditions find that nightshades can trigger inflammation. Now, this is not common for most folk, but if you have ever noticed joint pain or fatigue after eating certain vegetables, it might be worth paying attention to how bell peppers make you feel. But for the majority of people, bell peppers are clean, nutrient dense, and safe, even beneficial to eat daily. Think of bell peppers like that one friend who always shows up, does not ask for much, and makes the whole vibe better, but never takes credit. They are not flashy like avocados or trendy like kale, but they quietly make your meal stronger, brighter, and way more powerful for recovery. Personally, I did not give bell peppers much thought until I started meal prepping seriously. I was all about chicken, brown rice, broccoli, the classic combo, But I got bored. My digestion was off, and I kept feeling sore for days after my workouts. Once I started mixing in roasted bell peppers, I noticed something. My recovery improved. I was not dragging through the week. My meals had more flavor, and honestly, I just felt better. Sometimes the smallest change makes the biggest difference. So, next time you are walking through the produce aisle, don't overlook the humble bell pepper. That pop of red, yellow, or green might just be the missing link in your recovery game. Want muscles to grow? Help them heal. Want less soreness? Fight inflammation. Want to eat clean and feel full? Stack your plate with smart foods like this. Alright, that is it for today's Burn and Bite breakdown. If you got value out of this, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment your favorite bell pepper recipe. I want to hear how you are using them in your meals. And make sure you come back for the next episode where we are going to talk about chia seeds. Yeah, those tiny little things that people used to grow as pets in the 90s. Turn out they are an insane superfood for energy and fat burning. You do not want to miss it. Until next time, keep lifting, keep eating smart, and stay strong.